Hello, Nick. Good to see you here.
Yeah, hi, Robert.
Nick, you are our liaison from the board to the QAC, the Quality Assurance Committee. What, from your point of view, what are the main achievements of your committee in the last year?
Okay, well, I think first and foremost, our assessors have done a really good job in working to catch up on the assessments that were delayed due to COVID lockdown. And we're looking to be able to complete all of those delayed ones, or at least to start everyone before the end of this year. So yeah, that's one good thing that's happened. Unfortunately, we lost our chairperson halfway through the year, so we've had to make a few adjustments, but the work's still carried on very smoothly. And other things which we've been working on is doing some things to streamline the assessment process in making some of the documentation a bit easier for IMCs undergoing the assessment to understand and to be prepared, and also to make the job a bit easier for our assessors as well in producing the reports and their documentation.
Yeah, and having a look on the IMCs, what would you consider the most important outcome from the perspective of the IMCs? Okay,
well, I think the most important outcome, I think, is now that the new competence framework and code of conduct have come into force from the 1st of October. There's obviously quite a big change for IMCs in terms of having all the right things in place ready for their assessment. And I think, you know, the other big achievement I think that we had this year was, together with Jalal from PSC, we held a series of 4 webinars for IMCs and for assessors in order to understand the new documentation, the new standards, and help them get prepared. And I think the feedback we've had from that was very good. We had a very good uptake on the webinars. And I think, you know, the recordings are there ready for any IMC that couldn't take part to see. So that's, you know, been quite a major step forward during this year.
Very good. And what are the challenges you faced during the last year?
Well, I mean, the big challenge was obviously losing the chairperson and trying to adjust for that. But I think the other challenge was coping with a large number of assessments which needed to be caught up on, and really a huge vote of thanks to all our assessors, lead assessors, co-assessors, who've worked really hard to to keep things moving.
And talking about the future, what do you think our strategic priorities in the next years? What does that mean for the future of the QAC in the next 1 or 2 years?
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, at the very top level of strategy, I believe that we have a set of world standards for professional management consultancy. And I think strategically, ICMCI can make a lot of value out of this, because there will be large organizations, particularly donor funding organizations, who really would, our standards would be very attractive to them in their programs of engaging and using consultants. So I think that's one important strategic move. And the other one is with our IMCs, in terms of giving them all the tools for them to promote CMC, to promote membership amongst the consultants in their countries. So I think, you know, at an international level and at a national level, we have some really good opportunities now that we've got this excellent set of standards in place.
Okay, I think this is it.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.